Now I am Diva Dee Worldwide. Hey, come on and join me for just a few minutes. We gonna laugh and we gonna love. What you saying, Diva Dee? Yeah, this is what we saying. Praise the Lord, praise the Lord. Make a joyful noise unto the Lord. All ye lands, serve the Lord with gladness. Come before his presence with singing. Know ye that the Lord is God. It is he that has made us. There it is right there. That's the key right there. It is he that made us. Don't think you making yourself. This is God's world, and we just here passing through. So just for a few little minutes, I want you to stay in and stay tuned to the Diva Dee Worldwide. Diva Dee out. Oh, no, I'm not. Come on back, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And here we go. Thank you, Miss April. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my brothers and sisters, my kings and my queens. Good morning. I have an awesome panel of queens this morning celebrating October Breast Cancer Awareness. On to my right is my very good friend, Dr. Sabrina.
Hey.
Good morning, good morning.
What up, though?
I know. See,
I'm from Detroit.
That's
so
it.
I have
That's
to do
it.
a Detroit greeting.
That's right. That's right.
What
that's right.
up, though?
What up, doe? All right. And to my left is Crystal Carter.
Good morning.
And to her left is my very good years and years and years, Carol Whitelow Young.
Good morning, Detroit.
Right. So we're going to be talking later on breast cancer survival, and Dr. Sabrina has some good news out there in the world that we're going to be talking about. So we're going to do that. But of course, I have to start with my good mornings, and good mornings to my sponsors. Good morning, Goodness Gracious Incorporated, 313-92 Grace. That's Kelly Jones, the proprietor. She's at 2244 Helen Street in Detroit. That's a few minutes from Belle Isle. For the people that's not in Detroit, it's by Belle Island. Good morning to Warriors on Wheels. Miss Lisa Franklin. You can leave a message there at 313-251-5777, Mondays and Fridays, 11 to 2. Good morning to my Mary Kay sponsor, Kim Jones, and she is in the Austin, Texas area. 512-270-1960. And she can be also reached at kdjones18 at msn.com. She's running a special this month. She wants to purchase breast cancer survivor packages. And if you will sponsor any ladies, $40, she's asking that you send them, and she will give the, I think it's some women in a shelter in that area. And so please give Kim Jones a call at 512-270-1960. Good morning to my other sponsor, who is the ambassador, Candy Coated Kicks. That's Candy Davis. She can be reached at 313-778-1066. And her address is 29551 Greenfield, Suite 104 in Southfield. And that pretty shoe that you see there on the corner there of the table, that's the shoe that's one of the shoes that she makes for breast cancer awareness. I have some on too, but but if I throw my foot up there, Miss April might have a problem with it. So I guess I won't do that. Good morning, Miss April.
Throw it up there. Let's see.
I want to know, can she do it? How flexible are we? Come on.
Move out.
Look at her. Oh, sucky now.
Who y'all talking to? This is Diva Dee Worldwide. You want me to throw the other one up there?
No, I'm good.
Oh, okay then. I bet y'all won't challenge me again.
All right.
Well, Eartha Kitt put her leg up to the shoulders of Eddie Murphy.
Yes, she did. Yes, she did.
Well.
Yes, she did. She said,
At the age of 80.
Marcus. Okay, well then hold on. Move on back.
Okay.
Let's see what Diva Dee can do.
Down, Diva Dee.
Come on, Diva Dee.
Anything else, Miss April?
With a man.
Marcus.
He might be here any moment now.
Ooh. Put your...
Nope.
I was getting ready to say. That would be funny.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
That would be totally funny.
Ooh, well,
I want to make sure I got
all that on camera. You don't have enough cameras for that one, Miss April.
I promise you.
April say, promise you, I'm ready.
I will capture all of that on 3 different angles.
Oh, 3. Okay. And good morning to Flora Francine at Chancellor in Indiana. I'm sorry, in Kaleen, Texas. She's in the Indiana Oak Rehabilitation Center. Good morning to all the residents. And I have behind me, can you see? Well, maybe. Okay. That wreath is a breast cancer aware. That was a gift to me. And her name is Charlitha. And you can find her on Charlitha Savage. You can find her on Facebook and all of those things. And I have to say good morning to my church member who dressed me this morning, Lady Nina at the Triumph Church. And she says, "Oh, Diva, you got to do it." And I said, "Well, okay, well, all right. Then thank you very much, Miss Nina." Good morning to my Facebook people, my TikTok people, my Finney High School people. Good morning, Mr. Charles Hicks, who is running for City Council in this here in Southfield. That's my cousin.
That's your cousin.
That's my cousin. And good morning to my son, DJ Dion, 313-598-3098. I think that's it. I'm running out of air.
Okay.
That's
everybody.
Everybody. Isn't it?
That's a blessing.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. I'm ready for my good mornings. Okay. All right. Now, ladies, I have to tell you with Crystal. I sing in over 20 different languages. And so my friends challenged me to say good morning in all of those.
Okay.
Okay. So, hold on. Hola, ¿cómo está? Bonjour, ¿cómo ça va? Ni hao, guten tag, hui ho, huff a day. And I have to wait for Miss April for this one because she likes this one the best. She loves this one. Arompo say, sucks by day.
You believe I like that, Miss?
Because it say sucks by day.
I just say them. I said, no, I ain't gonna touch that.
So you like that one?
I like to suck all day.
Oh! And
Just on candy, you ladies.
Drop the
ladies.
mic.
Right,
Sabrina
just
done dropped the mic.
All day.
All day.
Yeah,
All
day.
day. All right. So
By day.
not by day.
Not
Gonna
by
change
day.
it all day.
All day. All day. So I can say that comfortably. Dr. Sabrina say suck all day. That's what she said. You heard it. Okay, I'm a go on.
Okay, continue.
Habarigani.
Habarigani, that's my word.
That's your word right there.
Love Habarigani.
And that bandia. Bandia.
Dear.
Bandia. Sawadi. And Sawadi that's a good morning. And then you have the ladies. We have a call. Hold please, just one moment. Let me get finished with my good mornings and you can come right on. Hold on. Sawadi is Thai. And to say to the ladies is Sawadi K.
Sawadi K.
Yes. For the men is Sawadi crap.
Oh, Sawadi crap.
Miss April liked that one too.
I'm not saying that too.
Yes.
I ain't gonna add on to that one. I'm gonna leave that one alone.
We're going to leave that right there.
Leave it right there.
Namaste. Keep watching. Oh, there it is. I messed it up. Konnichiwa. 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 Ciao.
Ciao.
Sava. John Boy Kang.
Sound like the Walter.
And my new one, number 15. Privi Viet. Privi Viet. It's Russian. And Russian. Now, I didn't get that one. When I was down to the TCF center a couple of days ago, some of my friends was down there and they was going over and I was explaining to them. And the cameraman, who was not in my business at all, he says, "Here, I got one for you." And we all turned around and had to look up. And I said, "Well, thank you very much, sir." So we will say good morning to him down at the TCF, giving me a Russian word.
Come on.
Privyet. Privyet.
Privyet.
Privyet.
All right.
So there you go. All right, caller. Good morning. That's what I just heard. I think they did. Good morning. This is Diva Dee Worldwide show. Good morning. Hello.
Ain't saying nothing.
Okay. All right. Well, call on back. We'll still be here. All right. Right now, I'm going to do a few minutes of Buses Are Coming, and when I finish with this, we're going to take a short break, and Dr. Sabrina is going to let us know what's going on in the world, what she got going on. I'm so proud of her. This is my sister from another mother and continent and everything. She worldwide too.
Go back to Sabrina.
All right. Miss April, can I have my music, please? I have to warn you, it's raw. This is Buses Are Coming, Memoir of a Freedom Rider, Charles Person. Ain't that some nice music? Yeah. It meant the world. I felt seen. I felt embraced. It was so Lonnie. That letter alone turned punishment into mission. I've kept those letters 6 decades. Our leadership decided to get out of jail on February 23rd, 1961. The plan was for us to stay in for the duration of our sentences, whatever that proved to be. But because of our excessive absence from classes, the pressure those absence were putting on our leadership, Lonnie and Herschel decided it was time to post bond. And the merchants have finally agreed to negotiate with the student leaders. That concession from them required good faith concessions from our side. The afternoon we were released from jail, many of us to Pasquale's restaurant on West Hunter Street, which is today Martin Luther King Boulevard, Southwest, in the heart of Atlanta University Center Colleges. Robert and Jane Pasquale were brothers who ran the most popular restaurant in Atlanta, serving Black clients. They did much more than that. They gave us food to carry while we were protesting, money, refuge, and energy. They served us free meals, posted bond when we accepted it, and made sure that the restaurant was available for parents to gather when we were in jail. On the top of it, they had the best chicken recipe in Atlanta, in the city that denied us so much. On top of that, there was nothing ever denied, and they gave us everything to give. Lonnie, Herschel, and Julian greeted us all. Frank, Leon, and I, and others, delighted in being reunited. We shared stories of our time that had been, our cells, our jailers, our stainless steel stools, Laughter abounded. Tears flowed. And then there was food. Fried chicken, corn, peach cobbler. Peach cobbler, cornbread, and I think we felt free then when we were engaging on food and companion. We were out of jail. We were at Pasquale's. When we were free at last, solidarity, confinement proved to be the most challenging assignment. So I got an A, so I thought. Didn't know how I could have done better. On my release, I felt older, stronger, taller. I felt prouder than ever before in my life. I had endured. A year earlier, it had been Lonnie and Julian and Herschel and their fellow upperclassmen. By following the lead of Greensboro, they were leading Atlanta towards the future that they demanded. Now the freshmen of AU had joined the fight for the right. In the fight, my time in solitary felt like a rite of passion. I was ready to do more. I'm going to stop right there, and we're going to go to break. I'm going to stop a little short because Dr. Sabrina time is short with us. She's not going to stay the whole time with us. Although I might just chain her to my seat, and we're going to go to our first break with Stand Up. Cynthia Evero, you are watching and listening to the Diva Dee Worldwide show. Thank you for tuning in this morning. I'll be right back.
I've been walking with my face turned to the sun. Weight on my shoulders, a bullet in my gun. Oh, I got eyes in the back of my head, just in case I have to run. I do what I can when I can, while I can for my people. While the clouds roll back and the stars fill the night, that's when I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones.
One moment, please. Thank you for calling.
Okay.
Early in the morning, before the sun begins to shine, we're gonna start moving towards that separating line. I'm wading through muddy waters. You know I gotta make up mind. And I don't mind if I lose any blood on the way to salvation. And I fight with the strength that I got until I die. So I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home, far across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. And I know what's around the across the river. Can you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, do you hear freedom calling, calling me to answer? Gonna keep on keeping on. I'm gonna stand up, take my people with me. Together we are going to a brand new home. Far across the river, I hear freedom calling, calling me to answer. Gonna keep on keeping on. I can feel it in my bones. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go to prepare a place for you. I go.
Diva Dee Worldwide show. And I did forget a sponsor. Good morning, APRI. I don't know how I can forget them. Those are my people. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And so I want to bring on my sister. Good morning. I have a caller. Good morning. This is Diva Dee Worldwide. You are on the air. Good morning.
Good morning. How is everyone?
Everyone is wonderful.
Great.
Good. Well, my name is Dr. Carla Mitchell, and I am calling to congratulate my sister on a most wonderful appointment as the Dean of Saints at the Sears House.
All right. Thank you. All right. Woo, woo, woo.
Well, you can't, one good turn deserves another. Let me let you know about Dr. Carla Mitchell. Dr. Carla Mitchell is the proprietor of House of Healthy Living, which is a new facility on the west side of Detroit, over there on Grand River off Lasher, however you say it, Lassa.
Well, is it
Lasher?
Is it on? If it's on the Detroit side of 8 Mile, it's Lasher.
Oh, it's on the Detroit side, so it's Lasher.
Yeah, it's Lasher. It's Lasher. Now, when you come across 8 Mile, it's Lawson.
Lawson.
Yeah.
Well, it's Lasher. That's where she is.
on
And
Lasher.
she is a traditional, clinical traditional naturopath. So she's a holistic doctor, and she makes her own things and things for your body. She tests you. I will say this about her presence in my life. The first assessment that she ever did on me was the most comprehensive assessment I've ever had on my body, ever.
Oh.
Ever.
Thank you.
Oh.
Ever.
Emma.
Ever. And I found out some amazing things about my body that I really did not know. Her assessment is so thorough, it even tells you if you have a problem in one of your teeth and which number it is. Come on, somebody.
Hey, all right.
Come on.
Well, doctor, should you be up here next to on this panel here? Looks like you need to be a guest on the Diva Dee Worldwide show and not just on the telephone.
You
You need to be
If
on
that
the
is
telephone.
if that is an invitation, I most certainly accept.
Yes, ma'am.
But I just wanted to celebrate my sister today. She's such a silent giant, and she does
is.
so many amazing things for people in so many amazing ways, and she's so quiet about it. And I'm just happy that she's now the Dean of Saints, because that means that's just so many more lives
that she can touch.
people that she can touch with people with amazing gifts. And so congratulations to you, and continue to do all that you do in the world to help others shine as we lift you up and keep you covered, because you do so much, and I'm just so grateful to call you sister.
I am too. All right, doctor, would you give your information and your telephone number, how my callers and my fans can reach you?
Oh, wow, absolutely. So we are the House of Healthy Living. The website is House of Healthy Living, com. For those interested in becoming a client, simply click on the link that says Become a Client, or you can call us at 313-946-9644. Thank you for that.
Oh, you're welcome. Queens rock queens.
Come on.
Hey. All right. Thank you so much for calling in.
Love you.
Absolutely.
I'm going to love you.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, that's what we was going to talk about first. So she did the introduction.
Oh, wow. That's so cool. Yeah, the Seers House of the Holy Sacred Order of Seers and Prophets. And so it's a school to help people who have the gift of prophecy, who have the gift of seeing. Because oftentimes when people have the gift, most times it scares them. It's scary. Because and especially it depends on how the gift shows up for you. Because generally there's people that can hear, they'll hear something in their ear. So, that could be considered crazy.
Exactly.
You hearing voices that don't sound like you. I'm just saying. And then the second way is that you can see. So when you see things that ain't there, people think you crazy.
Okay.
Or dreamers. The scene could come through a dream. And then the third category is the knower. And the knower is the type of person that you ask them a question, they kind of consult their spirit, and their spirit will let them know, yay or nay. Their spirit will say, through a calm feeling, yeah, you're gonna be all right. Or if it's a trouble feeling, this not gonna go so good. So that can be scary. Someone asks you a question and you go, that's not gonna go good for you.
Oh, okay.
And now you got to tell them. So it's important that we teach people what thus saith the Lord with that gifting, and so I've been invited to come and be the dean of. It's not Dean of Saints. She's so funny. Dean of Santius. And Santius is a Latin word that means three things: health, being sound in body; sanity, being sound in mind; and discretion, being sound in style. And when I say style, I don't mean how you dress, although how you dress could be a part of that, but just how do you show up in the world? What's your character? And so when you have that gift, you can't beat people up with it. It should be to exhort. It should be to, you can't correct, but even when you're correcting, the word says iron sharpeneth iron, but it shouldn't cut.
Right.
So I shouldn't leave you bleeding because I've corrected you or things of that nature. So it's to help them as students as well as staff in those three areas. And so that's what I am doing.
Congratulations.
At Seers House.
At the Seers House.
Which I love because it's, we have students from all over. So, it's not just one area. So
okay.
it's
How
wonderful.
did you align yourself with such a wonderful?
Well, I tend to be a seer. That's the first thing. And then I have lots. I just know a lot of people who are prophetic in their gifting, and so my nephew, who is the chancellor and the founder of the school, when he first decided to start it, he would consult me, he would ask me different things, he would have me come in and speak, and so finally this year he says, I need you to be a dean.
Oh.
And so last weekend, we were in Lima, Ohio, and that's where we affirmed my appointment, and
All right.
I had my own robe.
Oh yes.
Oh my,
Yes.
oh my.
Oh.
But it was just such an amazing thing because you just really never know where God is going to take you. And so one of the things that I said several years ago now, probably about 5 years ago, at the beginning of the year, I always consult God for my theme for that year. And my theme for that year is that any door you open for me, I'm going to run through it. Because oftentimes when we get an opportunity and it feels out of sorts or not in our regular vein of doing something or totally new, we have trepidation about it. And so I didn't want to be like Moses, that when, God told Moses to go get your people.
Right.
He said, who, me?
Uh-huh. Yeah,
You don't want.
I got to stutter.
I can't even talk.
I stutter.
And I'm on the run right now. I done killed somebody. You want me to go?
too.
You sure? I love the
Positive.
story of Gideon. Gideon was hiding in a wine press, and an angel came to him and says, "Oh, you mighty man of valor." He was looking around like, "You can't. I'm hiding as you talking to me." So sometimes, and oftentimes, when it's God, it don't make no sense. So I always say, God, I want you to give me a it don't make no sense kind of blessing.
All right.
It don't make no sense that I should be able to do this, but I am.
I know.
And I am through you, because the word is very clear. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. So
That is so wonderful. Every little journey, every little step, you keep me abreast of what you're doing. And I'll be like, oh, I'm so proud of you. She say, I got up in the morning. I say, I'm proud of you.
let me tell you something.
Go ahead.
And because I had been in the hospital for 28 days, the fact that I can get up on my own and walk up a flight of stairs and breathe on my own without assistance is a miracle. Because a couple of months ago, they thought I wasn't going to be here. Folks was praying for me around the globe.
Worldwide.
They were praying and calling, and the people at the hospital was like, who are you? Why do we have Congress people calling here checking on you? Why do we have celebrities calling here checking on you? And I'm like, they my friends. They my friends. They my sisters. They my brothers. And so it was really, it was a blessing, because you know, the word, I can't help it. I'm a word girl. And so the word says, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. But it doesn't say that the weapons won't be formed. So we get to tripping about the weapon. Instead of relying on the word that says, this will not take me out. It will not.
Right.
And so we have to get our minds in line with what word says. If you speak word over your life, and you got to do it. You ain't got.
Encourage yourself.
Sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Yes. Speak the word over your own life.
There you go.
And then when people come and speak the word, you know, that's cool. Yeah, I like support. Yep, I love it. But I got in that room by myself. I was in that room by myself for 28 days. And people kept saying, well, how did weren't you depressed? Weren't you? Never. The only thing that ever troubled me is they kept sticking me, and I had a kind of veins that roll, that color rolling veins, and so every day it was a fight. But other than that, I was good.
Except for when I got this text from you saying, I don't like this food. It tastes bad. I said, glory to God that you are tasting food.
I could taste food, but it was nasty.
She said, I'm going to get DoorDash or something.
And I did. You know, that's what favor is. Favor is that
DoorDash
regular
in the hospital.
rules don't apply to you. Because the hospital has said you couldn't have DoorDash or Grubhub. And so, but I asked. I said, and so the nurse said, you done been here so long. Order it and put it in my name. I'll go down and get it and bring it to you.
Okay.
That is favor.
That's favor.
I can't. I don't like this food. It tastes nasty.
It not only was it nasty, that they often would bring it to me cold, and the reason being is because since I was on the COVID floor, only the nurse or doctor could come in my room. So the nurse have to bring. They were so busy because at that time they were spiking. It was so many more patients on the floor, and so when they would get around to it, they would, oh, her food there, and they would bring it in, and it would be cold. And so of course I didn't want to complain or make things more difficult for them when they're dealing with what they're dealing with. And so it was cold and nasty.
Cold and nasty.
And it might have tasted a little better if it had a little warmth to it, but it's cold too. So yeah.
But I was so happy to get that text that you were tasting food.
I
knew you was on the road to recovery.
I was on the mend.
Yes. I am so happy.
Thank you so much.
Are you staying here for a little while? Are you moving on? What's your next journey?
I'm traveling as I do, going to Chicago. I think my son said that's where we're going to do Thanksgiving this year. Okay. And then some friends of mine, we're going to all meet. And one of my best friends, she's a chef. So we're gonna get a Airbnb, and she's gonna cook.
All right.
Cause my son said he had to call somebody that cooked, cause he knew his mama wasn't cooking. And he's right about it. I don't cook very much. I don't cook very much at all. I really don't like cooking, but I feel like I did all of that. I raised my kids. I had a husband. No longer have one of those things, and so it's no really,
by day.
yeah. I don't have to do that, and so. And I eat so little anyway, so I don't really cook. But I can always tell if I really, really like a guy because I have this urge to cook for him.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I have an urge to.
So who you cooking for now?
Right. I don't guess she got the urge yet. She ain't got the urge yet.
I'm single and ready to mingle.
All righty.
You heard it on the Diva Dee Worldwide show. Dr. Sabrina, the people doctor.
People kill me calling me I'm the people expert.
Okay, people expert.
People expert, not peoples, because some people say peoples. The people's expert. No, I'm not the people's expert. I ain't representing
the love
people.
doctor.
I ain't representing the people. I'm helping people. So I help people with people, even if that person is themselves. Okay. Because oftentimes people think it's somebody else that needs help, and it's really you standing in the need of some help. So
I got somebody for you to help.
Is she giving me clients?
Yeah.
So can I share one other thing
You can, my
before I
darling.
jump out of here? Because I do have an appointment that I have to get to. I do have a clothing line.
Oh.
And the clothing line is called the Essentially You collection because I have a model, a personality assessment model called Essential Colors. So Essentially You grew out of that. And so what I'm so excited about, and I definitely will let the diva know when this, but Gabrielle Union has a new movie coming out on Netflix called The Perfect Find. And in that movie, 3 of the actors or actresses have my pieces on in the movie. So we're definitely going to have a watch party and people will be able to see my pieces on the big screen.
Yes, I will be
and
there.
they'll be able to order pieces if they want those pieces. So
Okay.
I
now,
am super excited.
Now, this was the clothing line that somebody forgot to go to Paris, France, and model. You want to talk about that briefly?
No,
Okay, good.
because that's not the same clothing line.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
I'm not doing anything with the original clothing line. So
Okay, this is new.
this is all new.
Oh, okay. All
Because one monkey
Don't
ever stop a show. And so that's what I'll leave with this. When people
Hold on, caller.
feel that they failed or something that they planned and put a lot of time and money in didn't work, it doesn't mean don't do it again. It means just don't do it that way.
Okay.
That becomes a lesson learned. So I have lots of lessons that I've learned, but it did not stop me. It didn't make me so, well, no, I ain't doing no clothing line. No. I need to revamp. I need to pivot, as they say. I need to reinvent. And so while I was in the hospital by myself all that time, God said, though they that wait on the Lord shall renew their strength.
They shall
and so
mount up. Like
I started thinking about waiting because I felt like I was waiting. Couldn't get out the hospital. It was a big old thing about the oxygen stuff. And so as I was waiting, God said, people don't know how to wait.
Patience.
They not just patience. We don't know what to do while we're waiting. And so I started thinking about what I was doing while I was waiting. And one of the things that I did on purpose is to laugh every day. Laughter is medicine for the soul.
It is.
So the very times you feel like it's inappropriate to laugh or you should not laugh is when you need to laugh. So yeah, it might not have been appropriate that when the nurse was coming down the hall, I was cracking up laughing because I would seek out things that were funny to me. And it elevated my spirit. It gave me strength in my spirit. So that's one of the things that I did while I was waiting. But then I also, as a part of the whole renew thing, I had to revisit, refocus, rediscover things that I had started that I didn't finish.
Okay. All right.
I don't know who this for.
Okay, but
But
it's
some
out
of
there.
y'all need to be refocusing.
refocused. All right.
Go back and look at those things and dust them off, those visions, those dreams that didn't happen because you think that you failed. Mm-mm. You
Not
ain't
at
failed. That's a lesson learned. Learn the lesson and keep it pushing.
Yes.
You either win or you learn.
Mm.
Yes. So I'm glad
have a
that
caller.
I have a caller.
Is it a call? Yes.
Good morning. This is Diva Dee Worldwide. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Wonderful. And who am I speaking with?
This is T.C. Allen.
All right. TP Allen?
TC
Oh, TC Allen
from Atlanta, Georgia. That's my brother pastor.
Georgia.
That's my brother pastor. He my brother first and my pastor second.
Okay. Good morning. How are you, sir?
Good morning. Absolutely wonderful.
Good. Thank you for calling in.
Yes, glad to be on, and I want to talk to Dr. Jackson.
Okay. Go on. Oh,
Come on, bring.
I'm like, what he gonna say?
Uh-huh.
He one of them prophetic people too.
Oh,
so.
is he? Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. She's listening.
Dr. Jackson, can you give me your secret in business?
Ooh, my secret in business. My secret in business.
I noticed that you are very astute in business and a Renaissance woman, and we want to know your secret when it comes to business.
I think first is research and study. You know, success leaves clues. And so those people who have done it before you, learn from them, glean from them. Don't think that you got to recreate the wheel. Ask questions. That's the biggest thing. We don't ask questions. And so I ask questions. And asking questions give you information and gives you information you can use in business. And then the other thing is to move outside of the realm of fear, because fear will paralyze you.
Absolutely.
But I've been in business for myself now since 1995, and I have had things that were amazing that have happened, and there have been things that have not been so good. But the belief system has to be that God is my CEO, and I work for Him.
Right.
So that's the first thing. So yeah, I'm a business owner, but I own a business because God said so.
Exactly.
And as long as I keep Him first, as long as I consult Him, one of the things that I say, Pastor Allen, is I say, anything that I do, I consult the Holy Spirit. And if the Holy Spirit says yes, I don't care who on the planet says no. Because me plus the Holy Spirit equals the majority. And a lot of times in business, we try to separate, the word from business. But do you know finances and money is like the number one thing they talk about in Scripture?
Right.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So I consult the world. So them my success tips.
Thank you, Pastor Allen.
You're
Pastor
welcome.
T.C. Allen.
Yeah, out of Atlanta.
and Hot Atlanta. Thank you so much for your comment and your question. What you got good going on today, Pastor?
Oh, just not only giving God praise for everything that He has done just this morning, but we are encouraging the other people, and the Lord has given us various things in our family to do, and we have quite a few businesses that is helping people around the world, and so God has caused us to put our hands to the plow, and we will not look back. And so God is good this morning. So
Yes,
I
He is.
appreciate this avenue of radio because we need to make sure that we get the word out to the masses. And this is a vehicle to help get the word out to the masses. And you are doing a great work, and I appreciate the work that you're doing.
Thank you so much. Amen. All right.
I love my friends.
I love your friends too.
My friends are amazing
They
people.
are. Absolutely. Thank you, Pastor Allen. And that will take us. Is that Almost.
Yep, I'm good.
Almost?
Yep, I'm good.
Okay.
I got 2 minutes.
You got 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
Okay, thank you, Pastor Allen, for your comment and your question. And he is in Hotlanta, Atlanta. Yes. All right. Now, before you leave, what we doing next year? Are we doing what we doing next year? See, it was me that missed the fashion show in Paris and Paris friend. That's a good friend. She didn't put me out there. She didn't put it out there that it was me.
No, I didn't.
That's a great friend.
We are going to London.
Yes.
In March, and I've been trying to put together a trip so people can like pay on it and go and stuff.
Right.
But because of the pandemic, they won't let us book it. They won't let us book it because of the flight. It's something about the flight, and so he told me he had to wait until November. So we're right there. So we're gonna see if we can get prices. And so I'm trying to do it where I can get a group rate. But if not, I still gotta go. So I'm just, and if people want to go, I'll just tell them the price that I'm paying. But I'm trying to get a group rate. So we're going for a fashion show. We've been invited to not only show our line there in London, but I'll be speaking at Oxford University. As well. Yes.
Yes, I will be. I will be by her side.
God
yes.
is so good.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things God said to me years ago, I went to go and visit a very popular pastor here, and I wanted to do essential colors for his leadership at his church. Now he's a mega church, so I'm thinking this is really good for the motto. And so when he looked at all my stuff, he says, "You created this?" And I said, "Yeah." He says, "Well, I have a group of bishops from around the world that are up under me. I need them to see this.
Right.
So I need you to come to the bishops meeting and do this." And I was like, okay, yes, I'm trying to be all cool. So I get to the car and I just start crying. And the Holy Spirit was very clear. It says, "See, you thinking around the block. I'm thinking around the world."
Right.
Who you going with? Who you with? Who you with? I think I'm with you. I think
I'm with you, Jesus.
I'm with you,
I'm
Jesus.
down with who you with?
Who you with?
Jesus.
Right.
Yes. So it's just been, and it continues to be things that just blow my mind. And so one of the things I say every single day, I ask God to blow his super on my natural. That's the only thing that makes supernatural. So I have supernatural expectations. I expect good things to happen to me. I expect to walk into something that just don't make no sense.
Right.
Yes.
I expect it. I look for it. It is. So I always say favor is stalking me.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Wow, all right.
Okay, I gotta go.
I know. Okay. All right, we're gonna go to break, and we're going to bring on Dream from my friend Ken Gaines from TikTok. You are listening and watching and loving on the Diva Dee Worldwide show, and that was Dr. Sabrina Jones.
Jackson. My name ain't Jones.
I got too many Jones on my thing.
I
Jackson,
see.
Sabrina. I got
You
the
might
Mary
be-
Kay lady and the
Look,
flower
wait a minute.
lady.
His name might be Jones.
It
I'm
might
just
be
saying.
Jones. Sabrina Jackson. I know your name.
Put it out there. Put it out there.
Mr. Jones, call in at. Thank you. You moving too fast. Thank you. Thank you. You're back from the Diva Dee Worldwide show. I do that all the time. Miss April, you're going to have to get flashlights and like they do on the airplane and you know, because I miss breaks and cues and because I be so caught up in stuff. You know, I need you to do, you know, the Cabbage Patch or something. All right, we're going to move in. That was Dream by my friend Ken Gaines from TikTok, and he sent me some new music that he did for Halloween. So we'll hear that on next week, and it is awesome, man. Miss April, wait till you hear that. And you know, Ken all the time when he's talking to me, he can't hardly talk because he got to talk about. I saw you and Miss April doing this, and I saw and Miss April. I said, see, that's the alternate that you be seeing. So, did you say good morning to Ken? I'm sure you.
Good morning, Ken.
Oh, Lord.
What is his wife's name? She is beautiful.
Leela.
Good morning, Leela. And good morning to my violinist, Rodney Page.
Oh, all right. You got him.
And to his family, and to his sons, to his wife.
Okay.
All of those peoples.
All right.
All those
We got all those peoples. All right.
And good morning to my APRI family.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Mm-hmm. They're in Atlanta.
I know. I seen the posts.
You saw all the posts, too?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. Who else do I miss?
I think Bootsy and Bella.
Oh, yeah. Good morning to my
your pimp daddy.
My pimp daddy by the name of Bootsy and his wife, Bella.
Right.
Wife Bella. That's her dog.
No, that's her man. That's her man.
I'm the side chick.
You the side chick.
I'm the side chick.
Yeah. All right, Miss Carol.
Yes, dear.
It's time for us to talk. All right, Miss Carol Whitelow, Young. We met. We met in the 90s.
90s. Yes.
Yeah, I think in the 90s.
It was in the 90s.
Mm-hmm. All right. Good morning. I have a caller. This is Diva Dee Worldwide show. Caller. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Fine, thank you. And who am I speaking with?
Yolanda Rogers. I'm enjoying your show.
Hey, yo. That's my Finney High School.
Yeah, tell Sabrina I'm glad she's doing better. I was her grandmother's neighbor years ago.
I sure will. Yes, it is wonderful that she's doing better. Yeah. What's up, yo? This is my Finney High School.
All right. You said hi to him.
Oh, I always say hi to my Finney High School. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we love you.
Oh, we love you too. Thank you so much. Oh, man.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you.
Have a blessed day.
You too, baby. I love you.
Love you too.
All right. Finney. Hey, I don't go nowhere without it. Did y'all see me on Channel 7 News the other day?
I missed it.
You missed it? Okay, well.
But I was looking.
It's on the website now.
Oh, it's on the okay.
You can go to the website and see. And just at the end of that, you know what you say when you're on the east side. Well, they had already did the interview.
Okay.
And then when he said, "Now where you from again?" And I said, "The east side." And I gave the all of that. And he was laughing. And he said, "Let me cut the camera back on." And he took that.
Okay.
He put it in the interview.
Okay.
He put it in the interview. I said, one day I'm gonna get in trouble for that.
Going into TCF.
Yes.
Okay.
I was in the TCF speaking on redistricting Michigan.
Right.
I'm an East Side girl.
You are East Side? See? All right. See, did you see? Did you? Well, yeah. Miss April is a graduate of the East Side now. And her graduation will take place at Mac and Bewick Market.
Everybody know Bewick.
Yes. She has to do her thumbprint on there. Okay. So, Miss Carol, we work together at the telephone company.
Right.
We made it out of that.
Somehow, but we did.
We did. You sold Mary Kay. You are a great entrepreneur.
Did it all.
when you couldn't do something else, then you came in and did flowers.
Yeah. All of that.
All of that.
Nails.
Nails.
Balloons.
Okay. Paintings.
Painting.
Okay. Traveling.
That's where we really met, traveling.
Yeah, man.
And the nails.
And the nails.
In the basement.
Mm-hmm.
24.
Okay.
And that, doing the nails.
Okay. And then when you became a Mary Kay dealer, and good morning. I have a call. All right. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Good morning. My name's Kathy Perkins, and I'm calling in. I wanted to just say some things regarding Dr. Sabrina.
Oh, good.
Definitely, Dr. Sabrina have been just someone that I look up to. She was my boss years ago, I guess, almost 20 years ago. And she was a humble lady at that time, and she still is.
Yes.
She does have the Lord in her life. He's been in her life a long time. She have credentials in the Lord, an evangelist, ordained by him. She's well educated. But most of all, what I really like about Dr. Sabrina, she's very humble.
Yes, she
and
is.
she can talk to anyone, down to the bum on the streets.
Mm-hmm.
Just anybody, the president. I've never met a person such as Dr. Sabrina who's able to just reach out and just make everybody feel comfortable. She have a word for everyone. And I just know that she's walking in her mission.
Yes.
I know that. She's doing what she came to do. She's such an encouragement to everyone. And I say she's the guru, the ancient guru that have come back to visit us and give us a little bit more of the knowledge that she walks around with. And it's from the Lord. Everything that she has is from God. And she represents that. I love you, Dr. Sabrina. You know that. And I just have to give you your kudos because you deserve them. And I wanted to shout out about that book, the book, the vision book. Well, like a vision board, but then you have your own book. I purchased that book. Okay. And I tell you, I love it. I write in that book about the things I visualize for myself. She's been an encouragement in my life. I just, I can't say enough about her. I could go on and on and on, and I know you guys don't have all that time. But I just want to say that Dr. Sabrina is one in a million. And I love her because she remains humble. She remains the master's servant. She reach out to the people. And I just can't say enough. I love you, Dr. Sabrina. And one more thing. I can't wait till that clothing line come out, girl.
I know that's right, because me and you both go. Mm-hmm. Right. Come on, go to England with us.
and one more thing to say, I listened to her on one of the podcasts on yesterday, and I wanted to say that she had talked about how someone called her the Pillsbury Dough Girl. But let me tell you one thing about that Pillsbury Dough Girl. She is absolutely stunning and beautiful. And I tell you, red don't have nothing on Dr. Sabrina Jackson, because when she put that red on, oh my God, she's stunning. She's absolutely beautiful. And I tell you, you are everything that every woman should want to be. I didn't say be you, but everything that every woman should want to be should see it in Dr. Sabrina Jackson.
All
and
right.
I'm going to get off this phone and
All
I
right.
tell you, I love you, Dr. Sabrina.
All right. Well, this is the Diva Dee Worldwide show, so can I get some of that love too?
Oh, you know what? Now look. Now, that's the, no. I think I left a message for you.
Oh, good. Okay.
I want to say that I did because I wanted to say that I just see you going up higher and higher because I like your style. I like the way you come across and the way you commentate. I mean, you got it going on. So sticking with people like Dr. Sabrina, girl, you ain't got nothing to worry about.
All right now. Thank you, Queen. Okay. I appreciate your calling and all your wonderful words of encouragement. Thank you.
All right, thank you, honey.
Mm-hmm. All right, Miss Carol. So let's we're gonna have to cut right on to it. All of the years that we have had fun together. I mean, and and this has nothing to do with breast cancer survivor, but we was in Vegas at a I gotta say it. I gotta say it. We were out in Vegas and we were minding our own business, and these people was coming down. Miss April, we was at a pimp and hoe convention.
Yes, okay. Yes, pimps and hoes.
We was at a pimps and hoes convention.
24/7.
All nationality, all walks of pimps and hoes.
Pimps and hoes in Vegas.
Vegas.
We shut it down.
We shut
we shut it down.
We shut it down. We did.
Sat on the step and we
all
sat,
night long.
To the next morning.
To the next morning. When they went in, everything, we sat right there on the main thoroughfare just watching them going in. And there was pimps with no cars. Now how you gonna have a pimp with no car? And
they all had their own little posse.
Each one, and when I say all nationalities, I mean from A to Z.
Wow.
There was pimps and hoes there that we didn't understand their language.
Some of them hoes should have been retired a long time ago. Some of them hoes need to have been at home.
They did.
Some of them hoes need not to even been there.
Okay. But and then when they had their a ball.
It was a ball.
Yeah, it was a ball.
It was a ball that night.
Mm-hmm. So we waited, and I think what did they get out about 5 or 6 o'clock that morning?
We was sitting out there waiting on them.
And we and then when they went out of the area, we went outside with them. We sat on the curb.
Lady said her limo ain't moving till they paid the money.
Right.
The limo.
We got broke pimps and hoes.
Wow.
That was hilarious, and that comes up on my Facebook every year, okay. and I still have the ticket for the pimps and the whole ball.
That was a night to remember, Chris.
Yeah, we've done some things. I
go to Vegas, but I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, pimps and hoes ball.
September.
Yeah, September, October, something like that. I have to look on my thing. Then another time we was at some kind of thing, and they had an acrobat.
Oh, we was from Detroit.
From Detroit.
We jumped down.
The acrobat flew across from the stage across where the audience was, and us Detroit people, we hit the floor.
We jumped down. We hit the floor.
If anything started flying,
we ducked down.
No, we on the floor.
It was like instant. Like, wow, we did it. We didn't know it was bullets or whatever.
Whatever it was, they wasn't getting nobody from Detroit.
No.
Because we know, the moment you hit something, first of all, when we get to a room, we look for the exit.
Yes.
Okay. So they coming in there, we going out there.
We going.
Mm-hmm. Right.
That was it.
Right. So CWA is the venue where we stay at now. Communication Workers of America. Hey, Linda. Hey, all my retirees. So we want to talk about your journey with breast cancer.
Oh, my breast cancer journey it's been a blast. Good days and bad days. Still good days and bad.
Mm-hmm.
I can cry right now thinking about what I went through.
Yes.
But my journey was different because I had just had a mammogram 6 months before my pap smear.
Mm-hmm.
Doctor say, I feel something right here. I say, you do? You said yes. That hurt me. But through it all, I was able to make it and have faith. And I had people around me that took good care of me. My doctors, my family, my closest friends.
Bless you.
And my Crystal got my back today.
Yes, I do.
And through it all, you have to know your body.
Mm-hmm.
Women, you got to do your self-examinations. You got to go to the doctor yes, we working 24/7. You don't have time to make an appointment, but you got to make those appointments. You got to do it.
Yes.
Even to this day, it hurts.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm blessed. I'm a 16-year survivor.
Yes, you are.
16 years.
Amen.
And each day is a different day.
Mm-hmm.
Because through chemo and radiation, your body still go through different changes.
Mm-hmm. It's all right.
And I said I wasn't going to do this.
It's all right.
But
It's all
Dr.
right.
Sabrina, she said some encouraging words that each day you see things differently in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't stress enough your self-examination each and every month, each day of the month, at the same time of the month. Women, you can do it. The doctors, they gonna tell you how to do it. You got insurance. You got to go to the doctor and do those appointments. I can't stress that enough. Because had I waited a year for my mammogram and not have my pap smear, I may not even be here. I've always kind of kept up with my appointments even to this day. So you got to keep up with your appointments and pray and keep God first.
Right. Right. I know that we laughed about it.
Yeah.
In the middle of it, because you was like, I finally get a breast reduction.
That was the other part. Y'all just don't know. I was a size HG cup.
Mm-hmm.
I had a mistakenly just on my left side. So, on this side, they had to take it down. So, yes, I was able to get a breast reduction, and I didn't have to pay for it. I paid for it, but not the way I wanted it to go.
Right.
But I was a heavy breasted girl.
Mm-hmm.
You was blessed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she was.
I was. Definitely that.
Uh-huh. And then they did the reconstruction.
The reconstruction went well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't have a problem. Some women do have reconstruction. Some women choose not to. I chose to have reconstruction, and I don't have a problem. Everything is okay. Life goes on. I don't even think about it no more.
Mm-hmm.
Today, it's just another day. It's a blessing just to be here.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It's
And you
a
got
blessing.
a nice tattoo, too. Oh, okay. I'll move on. Miss Crystal?
I told him don't touch it too. Either while he was cutting that, don't cut that. I don't want to have that done again.
Miss Crystal Carter. We're going to give Miss Carol, my bestie, we're going to give her a few minutes.
Okay.
Miss Crystal, you are a caregiver for your aunt for over 30 years of breast cancer.
Yes, my aunt is a 30-year survivor. Well, she passed from lung cancer, but she's a 30-year survivor of breast cancer.
Mm-hmm.
Then my niece had breast cancer. And I just found out that one of my closest friends had breast cancer. And I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
something. Now, and you have a wonderful husband, Bobby.
Yes,
and
I
your
do.
Adult children. What's your children's name?
I got a lot of them.
Okay. Just say good morning to all
Good
your
morning,
kids.
all 15 kids.
Oh, praise the Lord.
And still looking good.
Absolutely.
I'm trying.
Now, being a caregiver, you are a good listener, but that was a very hard job. Why is that?
Because it's you see what people go through,
Mm-hmm.
and then by being my aunt and my closest friends, and you just be so sympathetic
Right.
to them, and I just love people.
Mm-hmm. But to love people and then for them to love you back.
Yes, they love me back,
Mm-hmm.
but I just love people and I love helping people.
Okay. And you had a good support family?
I have a good support in my family, and I have good friends.
Okay.
And I do have a fantastic husband.
All right, fantastic, Mr. Bobby.
He's right there with me, and he helps me with my mother. He helped me with my aunt. He helped me with everybody.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yes.
You got any brothers?
They married.
They married.
And they good too.
They good. I figured that. What? Some cousins or grandfather or something? I don't have no age limit. I'm asking for a friend.
friend.
I'm asking for a friend.
Everybody always say, "Do he have a brother?"
Right.
Yes, but he's taken.
Okay. All right. Well, all right then. Well, that is a real good time to take a break. And then we can come back and talk a little bit more. Right.
I'll be ready.
Okay, that good. Now the next song is Mr. Rodney Page, and he's in Lansing. This is my violinist.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it is Dan Zan. Yes, so we're going to listen to the wonderful sounds of Rodney Page. You are listening and loving on the Diva Dee Worldwide show. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. And thank you to all my callers. I mean, we had some this morning. All right, we'll be right back. Stay with us.
There we go. I said.
Good morning and welcome back from the Diva Dee Worldwide show. That was Rodney Page, Dan Zam. That was awesome. I'll tell you, wow, that was awesome. Miss April, you have a story to add to our breast cancer survivor.
Was the first man that I knew that was diagnosed with breast cancer, and he was a breast cancer survivor. When I was a young girl, he was diagnosed, and they took the lymph nodes from the breast and some parts of underneath the arm, and then he went through chemo, the wonderful things that occur with chemo, and he survived the breast cancer.
Yeah, that's they don't talk about breast cancer much with men, but it occurs.
It occurs.
It occurs because it's when we think of breast cancer, we think gender.
Right.
But cancer does not think about gender.
Not at all.
Cancer don't care whether or not you male, female, black, white, purple, orange, blue.
10, 22, 58.
Cancer does
none.
not care. It does not. It does not care. It does not. It does not say, "Oh, because you're a male, we won't bother you." It does not. It does not have that. It does not have that intelligence. Number one.
Right.
You know, and then number two
is no respect of person.
It isn't. It doesn't care. It doesn't care who it affects. It doesn't care who whose lives it changes. You know, my grandfather, it didn't change him from being the loving grandfather that he was.
That's right.
It just modified his life. I do remember once he completed cancer, and once they took the muscles from the breast area from him, and they took important muscles from underneath the arm. It caused his arm to swell. Yeah.
See, mine didn't. The earlier you go in for your treatment, it hasn't spread it to your lymph nodes, which means that you can. Life expectancy is much longer. So the sooner you do your self-examination and do your mammograms, your life expectancy is much longer. But if you wait and wait and wait, it's too late.
And so it did affect his lymph nodes, and so his arm swelled increasingly. So he had to modify his clothing to fit the large arm swelling.
Yes.
And but I'm thankful to wonderful people that was in his life, because my grandfather was an avid bowler, and so
Oh yeah, that's right. We bowled.
Yeah, we bowl.
and so his team did not say, well, since you can't really bowl, you can't be a part of this league anymore. You know, he traveled even the more with the league, as in a sense almost like their manager and stuff. And so but he lived a very successful life.
That's awesome.
And a breast cancer survivor.
That's awesome. Yeah, the men need to, it's hard for men to even go to the doctor about anything. And that we have to have a take your men to the doctor day or something. What's that, Tom Joyner or something
October,
like that?
that's usually in October.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah.
October is usually take your man to the doctor month.
They was doing something at the Ford Field for the men. That was a big affair down at Ford Field for the men. So since the pandemic, a lot of things they're not doing any longer, but it was a big deal at Ford Field for the men to come out, get their physical, get checked up, and go through a whole health screening that day.
Right.
And we don't even, as far as medical procedures are concerned, we tell a woman you're in the shower to check your breast. You don't see that as far as the men is concerned. They don't, even when you go to the doctor's office, it'll show pictures of a woman checking her breast. Right. But it doesn't show that men are just as susceptible of getting breast cancer than women. Even if they don't do the mammogram, they should make it where it's not such a gender specific type
Right.
procedure where men should know, like we do. I do it in the shower. I check my breast when I'm in the shower because that's what I was taught to check my breast when I'm in the shower.
That's right.
And so, but they don't have that, or they don't relay that message to men.
No, they
You
don't.
know, that they should, just like women, like we check our breasts, that they should check their breasts also. Because it only takes something that you may think is a mosquito bite,
Right.
when it's not really a mosquito bite, because the mosquito bite done spread,
Mm-hmm.
and now it's a lump,
Right.
and then the lump turns into something greater, and men think that maybe it's just a ingrown hair, and it's not an ingrown hair. It's something more detailed than that.
Right. That's that. Oh, not that it has anything to do with what we talk about, but Danny Glover kissed me right there. In that.
Right there, Danny Glover.
I done stop counting.
I know. How many
I just
times
thought
you point?
I just thought that I would interject that since we were talking about men. Weren't we talking about men? She's looking straight ahead and blinking. That's I just
Danny
thought
Glover.
I thought
Right
that
there.
that
Well, maybe Danny Glover will do an infomercial for the men, for them to check their breasts regularly.
that sounds like a
Just
good
like
idea.
women have to check their
That
breasts
is a great idea.
to give the awareness, especially in African American, because I found out with my grandfather that it's not unknown for African American men to encounter something like that they think that it's just, an ingrown hair, or a mosquito bit them the wrong way, or a spider bit them. I don't know why a spider would bite them.
By them right there, but yeah.
They shuck it off, where they shouldn't shuck it off, because like your guest said, early detention is
It's
the
key.
key.
It's the key. Carol, I am so glad that you came today.
I am too.
I mean, we do a lot of things. I didn't even, we bowl, we fish, we dance.
All of that.
And I want to say good morning to your husband, Mr. Stan. I was there when you met him. She had a blind date.
My blind date.
That she didn't even know she had a blind date.
Didn't know I had a blind date. But
And-
this is my blind date.
And he has been your rock and your supporter
All these years.
all these years. All these
Yes.
years. Mr. Stan, my brother. and when we go somewhere, when we go traveling, he had to take care of me too.
Yeah, he do.
He pulled me and then he pulled her. And he sit us down and he go get her something to eat. Then he go get me something to eat.
He keep us in line.
Yes, he do. And if we say something crazy, he says that too. And then he said, what did he say when he meet? He says his
May all
line
your
to
dreams
come true when he meets somebody, and they be talking, and then he gives them this great line: "May all your dreams come true." And they fall for that, and me and her be dying laughing. That lady, 80 years old. May all your dreams come true.
He says that every day to somebody. Those are his words.
Those are his words.
Of wisdom.
And I mean, he's saying with such passion, like he got a wand. May all your dreams come true.
You never heard Steve
I've
say
never
that?
heard him say
Say
that.
that.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
No, I've never. Every
Oh.
time I seen Stan when we go knitting,
Knitting. He's
he
just
would be
sitting
sitting
there
in that
sleeping.
chair. He would sit in that chair while we knitting.
Yeah, he's usually sitting there sleeping.
Yeah, that's what we do. We do all our crafts and stuff. We have a picture on Facebook, and this is one particular time. Carol was on
My cane.
Walker or
Yeah, my
cane.
cane.
Yeah, you were on the cane,
Cane.
and I was recovering from a hip replacement. And my other friend, good morning, Ernestine Baines. She's also a breast cancer survivor, and she had a cast on her foot.
Yes.
And
Three of us.
right, the three of us traveling about the city. Now, me and Carol can't drive, but Ernestine, the one with the cast on her foot, came to pick us up. And you should say, it's a sight. It's a sight. And we went in to go and crochet and knit and everything, and we took this picture. And so this picture is the happy hookers.
Yes, we do.
But the hooker part is not just the obvious one. It's because we knit and crochet and craft, right? But it's a picture full of disables.
Standing up there.
Standing up there.
We was at City Knits.
Oh,
Took the picture at City Knits.
Yeah. So Ernestine she got each one of us out. Now we can't drive, so she got to put us in the car. And she got a cast, so she takes her cane, put it in the trunk. She takes my walker, put it in the trunk, and then we got out. Then she got each one of us out, stood us up against the car while she get her cane and my walker. She got a cast on her foot.
Oh, okay.
In the wintertime.
In the wintertime. And we going across the parking lot like this.
Because it's icy and all of that, and we holding on for dear life.
Oh, Lord.
This the wintertime.
I wish I would have saw that.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, let me take a picture, y'all.
Oh, yeah. The whole plaza. It's City Knits and some restaurants and everything.
Right.
You can see everybody pulling back their blinds, looking at us trying to cross
the parking lot.
The parking lot. One on a cane, one with a walker, and the other one got a hard cast on her foot. Yeah, that was the happy hookers. But it has been a pleasure having you, Miss Krista, here.
Thank you.
I'm glad you told your story, your truth.
Yes.
It's not easy to be a caregiver of breast cancer.
Oh.
And a lot of times as a caregiver, you want to give up. And I'm so glad that you didn't.
Never give up.
Right.
Never.
We need our caregivers.
Yes, we do.
Hey,
yes, we do.
Make those appointments. Hey, wash a few dishes. Do a little bit of something, because your mind is just not there.
Mm-hmm.
Your mind is not there. You don't feel like it. You need that caregiver just to put a smile on your face.
Mm-hmm.
And Crystal, you did a good job doing that.
I tried.
Tried to, helping your aunt out and everything and lifting her spirits up. And it takes a special person to be a caregiver.
Yes,
it's not
does.
easy.
Mm-hmm. And I thank you for helping, taking care of my friend, too.
She called and I said yes.
Okay. Yes.
Even though I don't get up this early in the morning.
It's okay. It's okay. We're in the we're in the afternoon, because I'm all over. You're being watched in Africa.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So it's not morning time there.
Right.
Okay.
And I have my TikTok family. I have fans in the Middle East. So you see, it's not morning there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. And see all those languages. Yeah, it's not morning there, so it's
okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
And in about a few more minutes, it won't be morning.
Okay.
It'll be afternoon.
It'll be afternoon
here in United our time.
Right. East Coast, West Coast.
Yes.
So I think that is almost my time. I do want to say on next week on Halloween, I will trick or treat. I'm going to have my Finney High School pal, Yvette Fruits Meadows. Okay. And we went to elementary school, junior high school, and high school. And she has her own band, and she's all over everywhere. When I went to the telephone company, she went up in the music world.
Get up.
And it is going to be a treat. So she's going to bring some of her music and sing live, Fruits. Sing live.
Okay.
I'll
be listeing.
Yes.
Calling in.
I will sing for you, but I can't sing.
Oh well, that's all right. That's okay. That's okay. We have singers.
Okay.
Miss April sings.
Okay.
Well, we have Susan Anderson on the line. And
very good, very good, Miss
morning
April.
For all of the ladies, and your son, the DJ. She also says, "Good morning, everyone." She also says, "Guten Tag."
Guten Tag.
And Mr. San 44 Man is saying, "Morning from Chicago."
Wow.
Susan Anderson says, "I saw you being interviewed on TV." Yolanda Rogers say, nice show, Diva Dee."
All right, thank you.
All over.
All right, all over. Worldwide. Mr. Sandman. See, Miss April is real slick. Did you notice how she just came on in there when I said Miss April sings? So she slid on into the comments.
Yes, she did. Real smooth.
Real smooth. She was. She does that. She does that.
She good.
Yes, she is. She's absolutely phenomenal.
Sing next time.
No, she's not gonna sing next time. I've been here months and haven't heard her sing. We go places together, and soon as I get there, they say, "Oh, you got diva style." I got diva style. Yes, she's a bad. She sings this and she sings that, and I mean she's all out there in front of the gospel world. They was like, "You don't know who you have with you, Miss April." And she said, "Can you sing?" They try and get her to sing a song. She directs. Her resume is all that and some. What's some of the people that you sing with that
I have sung for?
Yes.
I've sung for Donald Lawrence. I've sung background for Marvin Sapp. I've sung background for my favorite Fred Hammond. I've sung.
Yes.
With the Bell family.
I've sung for a plethora of.
Yes.
You worldwide too. Huh?
Yes, she is. Yes, she is worldwide. Yes.
It's a setup, though. I felt it when she asked the question.
I set up, Miss April, would I do that?
Yes, you would.
Absolutely, I would.
Yes, you would. But you know what? I better note that I did see you with one of my friends. I love him dearly, and I could not attend, but I sent him a shout out and told him that I promised to be in the place the next time he comes to Detroit, and that is with Mr. Kirk Franklin.
Yes.
So I seen you with Mr. Kirk Franklin yesterday.
Yes.
I seen that you had an awesome time. He is an awesome man.
Phenomenal.
Awesome. He is a great friend, a great person. No matter how high in the scale he gets, he always keep his humble type mentality. So I see you.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I had a lot of fun with Kirk Franklin. It's hard to keep up with him. He like that Energizer Bunny.
Yes.
I mean, oh man, I had a great time with him yesterday. Oh man,
Where was y'all at?
We was at Fellowship Chapel.
Oh, okay, right
Yes,
there.
Hallelujah for Heat.
Get out of here.
Free concert.
A free concert.
They do that. They didn't do it because of the pandemic, so this was the first year. But it's been going on 12 years.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Yeah. And so the last one that was there was John P. Key. I mean, everybody, they bring it. And they know to bring it when they come to Detroit.
To Detroit.
They know to bring it. So, yes. So Miss April has sung or is singing background and directing and all of that. Yes.
And did you know that that's a signal? I'd be telling people, whenever you see that celebration for heat, that's the key for you. If you are in need of funding to pay your heat bill, this is a wonderful time for you to touch with DTE. Because we don't want you to be without heat.
Right.
Good point, Miss April. All right. Well, I think that is 12 o'clock straight up. That is my time, ladies. Do you have any final words you want to say to our listening and viewing audience, Miss Carol?
Keep up with your mammograms and self-examination. Men and women, self-examination is the key.
All right. Miss Crystal.
I'm with Carol. Keep up with your mammogram.
All right. Good.
And I do want to say that because my grandfather had breast cancer, that as a young girl, I had to intensify my mammogram. So if you have a family member that is with breast cancer, you shouldn't wait till you're 45, as they state.
Right.
You should get mammograms as young as even a teenager now.
I agree with
And
you.
so that is a key that you should know that if it runs in your family, then you should not wait until 45 to get mammogram.
Excellent point.
Good. That's a good point.
Excellent
April.
point. Well, I think that's all for me today. I have one more Sunday to honor breast cancer awareness, which I am a survivor as well.
Congratulations.
Yes. So I want everybody to have a blessed day today. Do your mammograms. If you can't do it your own self, go to the doctor. Because sometimes you might have, because that's what I had. I had fatty tissues.
Me too.
And so I could not tell one lump from the other one.
I thought I had it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I'm feeling this lump, this lump, this lump. Well, I found out about hers.
Yeah. So I can't do, I mean, I can, and then HIMS can do the examination, but that's another show.
Yeah.
That's another show. He could do.
Of Torcanaco pastor.
Oh, there you go. Yes. And I was hoping that Cousin Fitty would come through the church last night.
He didn't come?
He didn't come.
He can't, that would just be so wild with Kurt Franklin running all over the place and 50 making it rain. That'd be a bit too much for the church, I believe.
Right.
Now, he would have raised a lot of money for DTE, though.
Okay.
A whole
lot of money.
But I think, he said, Kurt got it.
Yeah. And then
they have any polls there? Because they got to have polls, don't
they do. So Fellowship Chapel.
Fellowship got polls?
Not in the sanctuary. In the dome, in the dome they got some polls in the sanctuary. But we were in the sanctuary, so there's no polls in the sanctuary. And then Kurt, he had to apologize because he started stepping all on the furniture.
I always do that.
Yeah. He was going across the benches and everything, and I was like, oh, Reb gonna get you. Reb gonna get you. So I hope next week, because I'm supposed to call Reb this week.
Reb.
Yeah. And so he should be able to Skype in next week. Oh.
So is 50 gonna be Skyping in too?
Oh no, we can. You know how
50 is civil rights activist too, isn't he?
Yes, he is. But
that would be a wonderful show.
Wouldn't that be a wonderful show if I can get
Pastor Wendell Anthony?
Yes.
Executive Director of the Detroit chapter of the NAACP.
No. President. Yes.
Of the Detroit chapter of the NAACP.
The largest chapter.
And
the largest chapter.
For him to be on your show with 50.
With 50.
Only body you missing is Big Man.
I know. And Big Man, he's supposed to be on here, but he got his him and his brothers making a movie now.
Oh.
And they're going to start production on that.
So is 50 going to write a song?
Well, I'm having Ken hook up with Big Man so he can do the music score.
I think 50 should do it.
You think 50 should?
Yeah, he should have a song called Cash Out.
Cash Out. Well,
how we say cash out?
Cash out. Okay. Well, I think that, don't you want Ken to have the music score to this? Not 50.
I told you 50 because that's cash out.
Yeah, well,
Big Man, Little Man, and they signature song is Cash Out.
Okay. I'll concur with that.
Yeah, cash out.
Yeah, make it rain.
Yeah.
Okay. And then her spiritual godfather.
Or Secure the Bag.
Secure the Bag.
They should song Secure the Bag.
All right. See, we put it out there right there.
Right there.
Uh-huh. That's where things happen, right here on the Diva Dee Worldwide show.
It's out there.
It's out there.
And it's going to happen.
It's going to happen. Right. Miss April, can you take us out? Thank you for loving it on some of me. I appreciate everybody that tuned in today for the Diva Dee Worldwide show. Come right back next Sunday from 10 to 12 noon. Sometimes I go over because I have such phenomenal guests. and an awesome producer.
Yes, you do. Thank you, Miss April.
Thank you.
Thank you, ladies, for coming. Thank you, Dr. Sabrina Jackson.
Jackson.
Maybe Jones. We don't know what will go on. All right. All right. That's my time. I appreciate it. I have final thoughts. Stay tuned for them.
Okay.
All right. It's the end of my time. I got to go. I know I don't want to go. I know you don't want to go because we had a good time. Yes, we always have a good time. So my final thought is Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter. There is a time for everything. There is a time for everything. Everything under the sun. This is our season. This is my time right now. This is your time right now. So just be a blessing. Be a blessing to someone. Be a blessing to this radio station. Be a blessing. How can you be a blessing? Okay, this is what we got to do for some housekeeping. I don't want to say it, but it is. Cash App. Yep. Okay, Diva Dee Worldwide. Cash App. $ Diva Dee 512. All right, my kings and queens, if you want to just give a financial blessing, send $1, send $2, whatever it is that's on your heart. Cash App, $ Diva Dee 512. All right, until next time, Diva Dee out.